Welcome to my first YouTube video. I will be showing you today how to add buildings into your Dayz, which is a mod for the Arma 2 video game. I will be taking you through step by step, and the programs we'll be using today are Arma 2, the OA, or Operation Arrowhead, and this one right here, navicat. I can't say enough about navicat. I will include a link in my description on how to download it. I have premium, but you will do just fine with navicat Lite, which is a free program. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this. The first thing we're going to do is bring up the Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. Okay, from this screen you'll go into single player, and then down here to the editor. Go to Chernarus, as that is the map that we will be editing today. Okay, first thing you want to do is find a nice flat spot to build on. I'm actually going to come out here. Oh, where are we going? We're going to the Balota airfield. Okay, there's not really a lot out here right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a firehouse. So let's go ahead and zoom in to Balota. And I want to put my firehouse either right here or right about here. So the first thing I want to do, double click. This will bring up the insert unit, okay, and player, rifleman, okay. This will just be the person that you're playing, so you can actually look at what you just put in. So here we'll go ahead and put the building. Now you want to make sure vehicle lock is unlocked, information is none, and the rest of it can pretty much stay. This part here, control, will be non-playable. Now, this code right here is the code that you have to insert in order for a building to be populated. I will include this code in the description. This is not a code that I did. This is a code that I found. As you can see, it goes right here into the initialization. Okay, now we're going to pull up the internet, and I'm going to pause the video while I get everything loaded. So, alright, I'm back. And as you can see, I am at the armatechsquad.com. I'll include this link also in the description. We're going to go in here to Arma 2. Don't worry about the OA. All that does is change some of the skins for the buildings and such. And what we really need, the meat and potatoes, is in the Arma 2 folder. As you can see, you got a ton of buildings to choose from. And there it is. Right here. Land A Station House. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that. And we'll go back to this. And right here where it says class name goes in there. I'm going to place the Land A Station House. Click OK. Now, the Land A Station House is going to generate right here. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like at this particular second. Okay. As you can see, it's at an off angle to everything else. So we go in, there's grass growing, or there's ground showing through, but for the most part everything looks pretty good. I don't like the ground showing through, so I'm going to have to make some minor adjustments. But we don't have any plants or anything growing in it, so we're good that way. Let's go ahead and go to this, and we will work on the angle a little bit. Move that over to 25. Click OK and preview it. And as you can see, we're a little closer to the right angle that we want. Not quite there yet. Probably go to 26 or 27, and that might nail it. And you can see some of the ground has gone away. That's good. Means we'll only need minor adjustments later on. Okay. So let's take it to 27. For minor adjustments, you'll want to actually go into the azimuth manually and adjust it that way. Gives you much finer control. Alright, may have to take it to 28. See the ground's receding a little bit. It's not as much showing. We might just move it a little bit and that might take care of it. Let's go ahead and move it. Simple drag and drop operation. And we're going to take it to let's go 29 and preview. It's very important to preview everything so that you know you got it in the right spot. You can see the ground slowly receding. Doesn't look like we have any plants or anything growing through it. We do have room to slide it over a little bit, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is slide it closer to this wall over here. Go ahead and preview it again. Okay, and as you can see, the ground's mostly gone. There's a couple spots where it bleeds through. It's not too bad. Everything's accessible. Plants growing in front, well, not much we can do about that. I mean, we can move the whole thing forward and try and get on this side of the plant line, which I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do to get it to look right. So let's go ahead and move it forward onto the other side of the plant line. And we'll move my viewer so he's a little bit closer. Got a better view of it. There we go. Now we still got this plant here. And the door doesn't want to open. Oh, we're opening the other door, that's why. And as you can see, we got a bunch of plants growing in here now. So, actually move it forward and over a little bit. This whole process is just simply, where can I put it that it will look A, good, and B, not have anything growing through it. See here, we're a little bit on the flight line. Got the wall button up right to it. Got a little bit of growth in here. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do, go ahead and abort. Come over here where it says save. Go ahead and save. Let's go B-A-L-O-T. Now you can put whatever mission name you want. I find it's easier to put the town name because then you know what it affects. Okay, you want to go to export to single missions and press OK. Now go ahead and exit. And we're going to go ahead and back all the way out of the ARMA 2. Minimize that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and load up navicat. Now, navicat's a pretty simple program. If you haven't used it before, you'll go to New Connection, MySqueal, and then here you'll put whatever connection name you wish. That's just to identify it in your system. Make sure you get the host name and IP address in there, the port number, whatever your username and password is. Okay. Now we're going to go to building. This is blank right now, but as we add things to this, it'll generate within the game itself. Go ahead and mark this as 1, and this will be that class name again, so that'll be the station house, the Land A station house. Okay, now that that's put in, you save, go down to instance building, and as you can see it's blank as well. Okay, that's blank as well, so we'll have to do a little bit of work. Okay, building ID number is 1. Instance ID number should be in your system. Okay, mine is 1501. However, yours will be different. The best way to get it is what I did looking at the instance deployable. If someone put down a tent or whatnot, it'll be up. Or right here where it says Bliss 1501, okay, you just simply use the 1501. You can look what yours is, and that'll give you the ID number itself. Now, in order to get the rest of the information you need, go into your Steam Apps, Common, ARMA 2 Operation Arrowhead, then come down here to Missions. And as you can see, right here's the Balota. Double click on that and it brings up this. Now, yours may look a little different. I use Notepad++, okay, but it'll still be the same general run-of-the-mill thing. Now, this first set of numbers and everything, that was our character that we were running around as. We can ignore that. Down below, you see where it's the Land A station house. Okay, let's go ahead and move that over there like that. We can close that out, and we'll bring up our instance buildings. Okay, now here you see where it says world space. The first number is going to be your azimuth, so we decided on 29. So 29. I'm going to go over 2 spaces, and this is going to be your X, which is the first set of numbers right here. So we're looking at 4839.8486. Okay, next set of numbers is going to be your Y, and that will be the last set of numbers. Don't ask me, I don't understand why it's that way. It goes X, Y, and Z is in the middle. So let's go ahead and put in the y coordinates. 2505.1348. Okay, now for the z, okay, you can see here it's a 9. Okay, I'm leaving mine at 0, and the reason why is this is actually the height, and on ARMA 2 the height is based off of sea level. In Dayz it's based off of ground level. So really you're not going to want too much of a change from 0. Okay, now we'll go to created, just insert today's date, save, and that's it. That installs the building in Balota.